Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Perky, and today I'm bringing you a shotgun review video. This is for Payday 2, of course, and what I'm basically going to be doing is going through which situations, which shotgun's going to be best for, and my personal favorite. Before I do that, though, I do want to mention that I've just recently released a drunk com video, and basically what that is we play Call of Duty, me and a group of really funny friends, and I edited it down to the best parts. They're absolutely hilarious because we're taking shots as we're playing the game for whatever rule we want. So I just recently released one of those. Hop on over there, the link will be in the description. It's a lot of fun, you'll want to watch that. Now let's jump straight into it. We've got the Reinfield 880 shotgun, we've got the Isma 12 gauge shotgun, and we got the Mosconi 12 gauge shotgun. Now let's start off with some pros and cons for each of these shotguns, starting with the Isma shotgun. Isma is semi-automatic, which is very nice to have. If there's a room full of guys, you can just lay down on that trigger and you're killing as many of them as possible. One of the things, though, is that it has 7 shots per clip, which is a little on the low side for the amount of damage that it does, because it does have the lowest amount of damage out of all the shotguns. Obviously the highest clip size, but it has the lowest damage. And that low damage actually makes a huge difference, because you're looking at 2 to 3 shots to kill, even at point-blank range, which is pretty much unheard of for a shotgun. That's not something that you want to have to deal with. You're looking at maybe 2-3 kills a clip. And then you have to reload, you're sitting there getting shot at while you're reloading, and that's a huge disadvantage. I would honestly say that this is the worst shotgun. It is benefited by using the Technician Mag Plus perk, which is going to add a bunch of shots to the magazine capacity, but then again, so is the Reinfield. And between the two shotguns, I would say that you should not be speccing up this thing. First of all, it's not very moddable. There's just not many things that you can put on there that's actually going to benefit the gun. And it's got a good amount of recoil. For being a semi-automatic, it's going to jump up a lot. You're going to have to control that really well, and I just don't think this is the gun that you want to use. Alright, now let's jump straight into the Reinfield, because while the Isma was semi-automatic, good for clearing rooms of weaker enemies, the Reinfield is a pump shotgun. This gun does a lot of damage, though, to make up for that pump time. And the best part about the pump time, though, is that it's real short. So that's almost an advantage. It pretty much makes it feel like it's semi-automatic. So what you're looking at with the Reinfield is an almost semi-automatic gun with a much higher damage, a much higher one-hit kill range. And like I said with the Isma, it's going to be like a 2-shot kill even at point blank. The Reinfield, you can look at one-shot kills from even across the street. It's very powerful, it's very good, and there's so many mods. It is easily the most moddable shotgun that you can possibly get. You can get up to 10 shots per clip when it normally starts at 6. And that's a huge increase, those extra 4 shots, and then it's also modifiable by the Mag Plus perk in the Technician skill tree, so you can have up to 15 extra shots on there. Just imagine this shotgun with 25 shots in a clip. The Reinfield, for being such a low-level gun, is just a total monster. This thing's going to clear out rooms of SWAT, this thing's going to knock a Juggernaut on his ass after a few shots to the face. It's just very powerful. It's not going to be nearly as powerful as the Mosconi, but it's still one of the top-tier guns in this game. I would say for sure consider looking into this. Because of the fact that it's so heavily moddable, it's really going to have so many benefits that you can add on there and just make it the best it can possibly be. And really make it stand up to the Mosconi, even in damage. So this is definitely something that you want to use. This is probably my favorite shotgun in the entire game. This is the one that I like to use personally. I think it's very nice, because if you ever get in a hairy situation, you pull this out and you can pump out a bunch of shots in a very short period of time. Now, the highest level shotgun is the Mosconi. It's definitely the most powerful gun in the game, but the only problem is that it's a double barrel shotgun. So that's going to leave it with 2 shots, and then you have to reload. And the reload time is actually very significant, because, you know, you'll knock 2 people on their ass with 1-shot kills, but then you're kind of sitting there. You're a sitting duck just waiting to die, pretty much. And it can be a huge problem with Juggernauts because it's not very common that it's going to kill them in 2 shots. You know, it's going to take maybe 3, 4, maybe 5. And despite the fact that it's so powerful, you're spending so much time reloading that it's really not even worth it, in my opinion. Yes, it's a good gun. Yes, it's definitely something that you want to invest in. But you can only put 2 different mods on there, so there's really nothing you can do with it other than the stock version. And it's just, you know, it's got all that power, but it's terrible at crowd control. There's nothing you can do against a horde of enemies. And yes, you can level up the Enforcer tree and get a lot of benefits out of that tree for this gun. The Technician skill that actually adds bullets to a magazine size, it doesn't actually work on a double barrel shotgun. You know, that wouldn't make much sense. So, you know, you're kind of stuck with the 2 shots. 2 shots and you're done. And it's got a very low ammo capacity. There's only 26 shots total when you start it off. And that's just, you know, it's not gonna do it for me. I don't know. I think it's a very powerful gun, very useful thing to have. But I think the Reinfield is by far the best shotgun to use in most situations. The Mosconi is definitely a sniper rifle as far as shotguns go. You'll see in these clips that I'm playing that you can get some pretty long-range shots with it, and there's still one-hit kills. But it all boils down to that reload time. It becomes so much less efficient, and that's the worst part. That's what it all boils down to, is efficiency. Reinfield is the most efficient killing machine out of all of these shotguns. Mosconi, one-hit kill, done deal. Reload time, kills it. That's what it does. It just kills it. The efficiency is dropping down the drain. So, that's my opinion, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. My name is Perky. Make sure you go ahead and click that like button if you did like it. I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.